No sound detected. Yeah.
You'll need a
This
top-notch
fucking
team
app,
to
bro.
win this one.
I am beyond my pitiful creator. I am beyond everyone.
Round one, go!
Is obsolete.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Ultron, I don't suppose you have a most hated Avenger in...
Spider-Man.
Oh, really? Not him or Anthony Stark or, I don't know, Thor?
I've outgrown Stark and him, but the spider doesn't even have a
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hashtag.
Every human is a biological accident. It's intolerable.
What's up, lunatic? How have I been today? Working. Sorry. That was all I could respond to that. I'm cool, man. Fucking exhausted, man.
Natural selection. Energy levels rising.
Man is lacing my shit. How about you? What you been up to?
You would have failed without me.
Your
Got me 4-4 today. 4-4? Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that.
Well, that depends entirely on whether or not I created it.
I'm so sorry that you have to experience that.
Enemies on approach.
almost there. Don't turn back now.
Energy levels rising. Repairs are in order.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
He's never fast enough to save anybody. At least you streaming right now, then I got the next game to pass the time. Hey man, anything I could do to help.
That put a spring in my step?
Not gonna hold you. I forget to use the drone this whole time.
The god of thunder! Extermination!
Ultron is not OP, says who? You have to pull 11 hours? Yeah, nah, you're cooked. 11 hours? I've never done anything for 11 hours straight.
I am ready to put on a
I've
show.
actually streamed for 11 hours straight. I would arguably never do it again, though.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
11-hour stream? Hell no. Well, no. I could do an 11-hour stream. I couldn't do a 12-hour. Or my bad, I couldn't do another 24-hour stream. Really never had a game sesh for 11 hours straight? Not with my old bones now, bro.
Keep up the momentum.
I have. I'm capping. Well, not recently. But I guess that's more so because I just haven't had a game I've wanted to play for 11 hours straight in the first place. To all the super triggered women talking down on me, relax, get some water, act like you somebody's daughter, can get a tan from your phone like maybe it's late June, open the blinds, get out the shade room. focused on the steps that I'm taking in life. Yeah, most of my gaming sessions can't be longer than like 3-4 hours straight now. After that, I'm like, bro, my back hurts. Didn't Elden Ring have me in a chokehold for 11 hours? Probably never 11 hours. Closest would have been like 6. Because I'm very much like, all right, I got to get up and eat. Or like, I got to go get up and walk around. Like, I recognize the effect on it has on my body now. I can't just like vibe and forget the after effects anymore. Versus, you know, when I was younger, it would be like, yeah, I could go 24 hours in like a straight session and not worry about food. Like my back, none of that shit. Now I'm definitely just like, yeah, I gotta go get up and do some shit. Damn you hella unk. I know, but I just don't like being called it. The fuck? I recognize my age is old to you children, but like, doesn't mean I enjoy being called old.
Extermination!
I recognize my youth has been over for a significant period of time.
The current score is 3-0.
Remember I was playing the Arkham Knight game, trying to get the Riddler trophies and fell asleep at the desk? I don't think I've ever fallen asleep gaming, though. Ironically. F2F, I appreciate the 1,000 likes, thank you. I'll show Gerda the sniper 15. To all the ladies wondering why Drake can't rap like that same old guy, it's because I don't know how anymore. I don't know how. Oh, I gotta open something.
Now I shall erase it.
With the look on their face, allow me to put these bombs right back in a place for all the gangsta Act 12, the Fangsters with a Mac 12.
Curious to see the data you've gathered on the time stream entanglement.
Access denied. My drives are strictly off limits.
I've actually never played any of the Arkham games, actually. That's another,
Team here, aren't we?
you know, that's another thing.
Save billions of lives.
Sometimes the chair be comfy. Yeah, I think my attention span,
3.
most games that don't have like that very clear stop in activity, I can stay awake for. But like a game where, you know, there's queue times. I could fall asleep in the middle of playing Marvel Rivals because I'd be waiting on like a queue time and I'm doing nothing, so then that's when I'd fall asleep. But like, you know, a game like fucking, actually no, I've had like an 11-hour session. Fucking Tears of the Kingdom, I definitely had like a fucking 20-hour session one day. You hacking out iClouds, you committing cyber crimes, you niggas is out of line. She's only said it 1,000 times. Give me the world shit. Diamonds and girl shit. I mean, it was girls there, but it wasn't a girls trip.
You would have failed without me.
He stopped them in their tracks. My life energy flows stronger.
The moon.
Fighters from this nest are hunting us.
He's cooked. She point to the guy that she's talking about in his jeans on.
That put a spring in my step?
There is no such thing as comfort where I come from. We exist only in continuous discomfort because through discomfort we find growth. Woke.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, that's great timing. I just gotta fly in here to see if I can put the drone on. All the super triggered women looking down on me. Relax. Get somebody. Oop, 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 oop. Bars. That's bars, nigga.
Only 60 seconds left. Hostile ahead. Double KO.
Damn.
A gift from Khonshu.
He bills late.
Let me know. 30 seconds.
I am fundamentally immortal.
Friend.
Is he actually out? May 30th.
The moon
Friday.
haunts you.
It's funny that like the only time I'm gonna get to play this is like
The final 10 seconds.
this week. Like when it actually comes out, I will not be available.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
This shit does not heal himself. I forgot.
My life energy flows stronger.
Extermination.
We hit a checkpoint.
Do we really hit a checkpoint? Are we kidding right now?
Time for some
Ultron's gonna be pretty useful in tight choke points. Yeah, I can see it. I think people assume that you'll have to use him from long range because his laser has max range, but I actually think that's kind of wrong. I mean, you can, but I don't think I'll ever be at like max range with this shit. Get go. Get goes. Tato.
Lost control here.
Jesus. Why'd he fly like that?
That was illogical. Recalculating.
They made it halfway. Stop them. Only 60 seconds left.
Damn, I guess that's just a crazy good Moon Knight ultimate. One minute army from the get-go.
There's no chance to stop them. 30 seconds. Double KO.
Oh my god, I'm alive.
Final 10 seconds.
Ultron 1v6 incoming. True. We're gonna get some crazy shit when this character comes out. I fully believe
We
it.
have a winner.
People up close to their monitors. Can you change FOV in this game? I don't think you can.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I was about to say. Had me planning on changing my FOV so I can fucking see where these shots are coming from.
Big victory. Big win.
Rate Ultron out of 10? 7. Strong 7 out of 10. Why would I go through the... No, let's do... Let's just random map it. Get an ultra wide monitor. Just have that shit fucking curl. I've always underestimated the purpose of those, but I think it's stupid at the same time. Like, yeah, those monitors are probably really cool to use, but I'm also just like, why the fuck would I get a monitor like that? I want to see how pro use Ultron. So do I. Because again, the output of this character is very much going to be positioning and aim based. But other than that, he's like super straightforward. Is he out? No. May 30th.
Biological life is obsolete.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Oh, there's my favorite life-hating robot egomaniac.
And you are my favorite stinking obsolescent flesh bag.
Same team today?
Today,
Damn, did I forget to post in the Discord on Monday? Oh god, I did.
Starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
When I was younger and I thought ultra wides were dope, and I grew up and realized it ain't worth it on this driving sim. I have no idea how big my monitor even is.
Get that vehicle to its destination.
Oop, oop. I really be trying to save people, bro, but like, no, it's not happening.
Maximum pulse!
Hope they don't do him like Wolverine and buff him unwarrantedly. Yeah, I agree. Actually, no. I hope they do. So then when I play it, it's great. Because nobody's going to want to play this when it comes out. I'm not going to hold you. Because think about it. The first couple days that this character comes out, everyone's going to be playing it, which means on the opposite side, everyone's going to be playing something to shoot it out of the sky. Your first experience with this character is going to fucking suck because people are going to know you're trying to play Ultron and shoot you out the fucking sky. So like you will have a very skewed experience. Good or bad, I don't fucking know. Okay, yeah, this doesn't have fast enough bullet velocity. Jeff, appreciate you following the stream. What can I do as well? Yeah, people are going to assume this is bad, but I'm like, no, bro, you're playing into a horrible comp. People are going to be counterpicking you on purpose. You just got to fly better. You can only fly but so fast. Like, come on. That's such a cop-out. Really, if the answer to all counter picks was just play better, they wouldn't be counter picks. Like, I'm excited to try him. I'm sure the excitement's gonna be high, but it's going it's gonna be killed very quickly. It's different than like the other characters where it doesn't feel like there's a very clear counter pick, right? Because like Invisible Woman, what do you think is the counter pick to that? What's the counter pick to like Emma Frost, right? Like Wolverine. Most people don't play it. Like that's still a niche pick. The tank counter is still like the tank busters, right? But those are still like niche niche picks. People aren't gonna pick those up all of a sudden because they want to stop other people from playing Emma Frost. No, they're just gonna keep playing the shit they already did.
Reached a checkpoint.
Definitely lording him as soon as it comes out. Agreed.
Double KO.
Ban Hela and Hulk, that'll do it. You gotta deal with Punisher, you gotta deal with Hawkeye. There's gonna be a couple issues, man. You can't just ban one person and be safe.
That's 3. Rock on, spiders. Still exist. I like the cold. Powering up. You're halfway there. Keep going.
Key cells, appreciate your follow the stream, walking invisible. That's gonna kill. Yep. Oh my god, what the hell? That's crazy. How is Ultron OP? Because he can heal without having to pay any attention to it and do significant amounts of damage. I would argue that the majority of other the majority of other strategists require more focus on healing, which sacrifice their DPS output.
I am ready to put on a show. Systems restored. Too many enemies. It's spider time! Free.
Last minute miracle.
Your mode.
Still getting money, my label don't know that.
Spiders, you're up. I promise you will reach the web. Powering up.
And he's got max distance on a primary fire. No one else can do this shit. If you can see it, you can shoot it. How will he stack against Scarlet? He'll probably have problems with Scarlet Witch. Oh, yep. See, that doesn't count for that ultimate. Nor should it. You know, it's just a giant blast on the ground.
It's the ground. Zero. Already chose it. Admit it. You need me. That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way. I like the cold.
Robotic spiders. This should be easy.
I don't have to be center stage. So close. This is your big chance. Powering up. Thanks so much. We are undefeatable. A nice deep freeze.
Alright, we're just gonna leave me asleep forever, I guess. That's what we're doing. I didn't even see where he was popping that ultimate. I just saw the giant ball eventually just come hit me. Oh, he was directly there. That's a great ultimate. You comp testing or just figuring out his positioning? Comp testing. Still comp testing. If you got some ideas, hit me up. Let me know. But I'm also testing more maps. Because I think most of the time I've just been playing like a Rocco to get like, you know, cool clips of the new map and shit. So. What day do you get the update on PS5? May 30th, Friday. What's my rank? Dirt 2. Oh, that's not good. Oh, thank God you missed. Oh, that man definitely could have killed me. Like, this is like, when you have to really close out a match, bro, and everyone has to be on that point, he's going to be so good to use. His primary fire doesn't count towards Magneto, but his ult does, yes. Pictures, cause you miss me. Oh, Rocco, of course. Taking pictures cause you miss me.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Now I got a ball without you.
I am beyond my pitiful creator. I am beyond everyone.
Ultron looking kind of wicked. Don't take my word for it. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
Get ready.
Let me not even do that. I'm not even about to do that today.
You pretend to be a machine, yet you are just organs in a
I'm gonna use that cut. I'm gonna use that cut eventually. Today's not the day though. Now I got a ball without you. Now I got a ball.
4, 3, 2, 1.
How's Ultron Pit? What's up, Cuzzo? Ultron's fun. Ultron's fun. I think it's definitely going to be something that you expect to see a lot out of. But it's going to take a bit of mastering, as every character does. How am I playing Ultron? I'm playing Iron Man with the skin. This isn't actually Ultron. Ah, yes, the generic Black Panther experience.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
What's up, Indico? How am I today? I'm cool, you know, vibing. Oh, sorry about that, Iron Man. Finally remember how you found your lives. Watch your shorts learning how to do different dances. Oh, this is awkward. I say as I haven't probably made a dance TikTok / video in like Lord knows how long. God, this ultimate is so buns! Tried to save you. Excuse me. I gotta start learning where the heals are here. What's up, Unk? How's Ultron feeling now he's molded into your palm more? Molded into my palm? A fucking yo. I think I'm getting better with it, but I still think it's like a 7.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Honey and Bram, appreciate you for the sharing the stream. Thank you. You gonna heal or what? Oh, you poor fool. Can you not heal yourself? No. If that's your determining factor on whether you should play this character or not, then don't play it. What the trash? Yep. That's exactly the response I expected. Wait, what? The fuck? Oh. Who are you shooting at? Oh, she's out there now. Good day. There's a good day. Like there are 2 strategists on the team for a reason, you know? Like one person's supposed to cover the other. I don't really understand why there's like when y'all base how good a character is, you base how good the character is by themselves without relating what happens anywhere else around you. Like, is it gonna be the best strategist with Ultron? I'm liking Adam Warlock a lot. I don't know if it's a good pick yet. It feels like it is because, you know, I think the direct comparison is like you need a burst healer directly next to him. Because all the heals you can do is just going to be like, you know, just a wide range over time. You won't really be able to get any burst heals out. So, like, you know. What's his name? Adam Warlock, yeah. His healing being, like, directly burst attributed, I think is, like, the next closest thing. Maybe, like, a Luna Snow, probably. You could probably do some cool stuff with, you could probably do some cool stuff with the combination between the Snowflake and the Drone. Those are probably like my 2 assumptions. I gotta test more comps to really get like full confirmation. Can the drones be caught? No. I love Mantis as a strat. I think, nah, yes. I think Mantis could be good with this. Still kill you, sorry. That, by the way, is a cool interaction. Holy aim. It's a DPS? You are correct. I heard his DPS output isn't that good. I will immediately state that anything you've probably heard is just based on rumor mill and nobody having actually played it, because unless your take is directly attributed to some streamer that gave you their opinion on it, then it's all just rumor. Like, people are tossing ideas out and have never played it. Damn, I messed up. My bad, bro. Beam plus her damage boost can make Ultron even more of an issue because she does have good burst healing if you team her right. Yeah, I think that would be a good team then. I will immediately state he's not going to be a solo healer. It was Necros? Of course it was fucking Necros. The motherfucker who plays DPS full time says a strategist doesn't do a lot of damage. The fuck did you expect? I didn't do the most. I'm trying to get all of these together, man. Before I finish playing this, man. How far off was I? 600 damage? Okay. I was saying that when you saw this release, I do like his kit though. Yeah, I mean, I think most of the ideas that people have about him are mostly like well-founded, but some of the takes are a little biased. So I'm not gonna say all of them are good, but some of them make sense, you know. Comp structure, a lot of them, actually no, a lot of people keep saying this only works in 3 strategists, and I'm like, that's a horrible take also. Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amor? Where the fuck have you been? Let me stop. I do that every time.
I am beyond my pitiful creator. I am beyond everyone.
Won't stop. Amazon lied to me. I never got my package delivered. Horrible take thinking 3 strat is the only way to win comp. Yeah, everyone works in 3 strat. Why would he suddenly not work in 3 strat? It's a horrible take.
30 seconds before you attack.
Long time no see. Yeah, where have you been? What have you been up to? How's life? I need full updates. Everything, top to bottom.
Your mech. I haven't seen that tech before. It doesn't look like Shield or Oscorp or Alchemax or Stain or Hammer. What is that?
Check the logo.
The Will of Galacta. New background? Yeah, I moved like 2 months ago. Like, what? Oh yeah, my bad. You're busy. Sorry, that's my fault.
4, 3.
When am I dropping a new dance tutorial? When I find interest in doing it again. I don't know, man. You do it for like 3 years and you do it for like 3 years straight, and then you teach basically every dance that's ever been created to some extent, and then you kind of get tired of it. I'm trying to find some like new stuff to make. Oof, excuse me. And then I'll get back into it. I swear. I promise. Oh, super dead. How am I alive right now? Nope, I'm not alive right now. Oh, my bad. Yes, I moved. Sorry. Does the Iron Man team up increase damage too, or is it just a heal beam? It enables a heal beam and decreases your damage. It's a healing tool. Don't use the team up expecting to do crazy amounts of damage. Oh my god, Thor, you're so good. And so am I, actually. Garbage ultimate. How am I, though? I'm alive. I'm doing great now that you're here. W is. Yeah, I'm cool. Just been vibing mostly.
Friends, gather around.
Feel you, homie. It's crazy to me that we started watching it and now we're both Black Panther rivalmen. That's funny. Hey, I may not be a Black Panther main for long if this shit's really that good. What's going on, Troy? How you doing? Oh my god, bad name. There we go.
Double kill.
Hawk and Dash, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. Is Iron Fist washed now in the new patch? I could not tell you anything about patch-related numbers. My entire brain is just
Equal to its destination.
Ultron. Anything that isn't Ultron for all of the stuff that's been released, I have no idea. Been going crazy with MK, Moon Knight. Ew. Moon Knight? You know it. You haven't been seeing me play Winter Soldier, so I guess that's fair. I'm talking about like Ew to Moon Knight when I completely changed what I've also been playing. This is just bullying. Is Ultron new? Yes. He's technically not even out yet. I got powers of the moon, though. The moon! Face ass. I understand. I do. I understand it now. Haven't opened the game in months. You must not have been playing video games at all then, huh? Or maybe just playing something else. I don't know. I haven't found too many other games to play recently. Except for Expedition 33. That shit is a banger. I'm just poor, so I haven't bought it. Is he out? I want to play him. Not yet. Comes out Friday. Hashtag early access. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the early access streams, please make sure you hit the like button, hit the follow button if you haven't already, and check out the YouTube, youtube.com/Wanda1NDUH. Anytime I stream to TikTok, I also stream to YouTube. I did not use that. I did use that all. Never mind. Or the link in the bio goes to the YouTube as well as the Discord. Check out the link to the bio, YouTube, Discord, all that nonsense, all that jazz. Whoa, that was a big alt. How is he How is he feeling heals mainly? I think it's good. I mean, I wouldn't expect to do like, you know, cloak and dagger numbers, but he's a good healer. Been out of the country, plus the install to make room for other games. Make room for other games? What else is better than Marvel Rivals? What could possibly be better than Marvel Rivals? I'm literally just staying away from that fucking... Oh. I don't know how I survived that. This game sucks. Do I have Lord on Ultron? Brother, the character isn't even out yet. You know how many hours you automatically have to spend to get to like Lord on anything? You've been playing Expedition 33? Of course you have. Of course you have. I just complained about not having it. I think shield ability needs to be better, or also heal on activate. I disagree. Nope. Nope. Am I captain? I have no idea what I am, probably. I'm probably captain by now on this server, I would assume, with how much time I spent. By Asgard's beard, he's dangerous. What? Check it after the game? Sure, I got you. By Odin's Fade. You're right, I gotta start using that. Do I have Lord on someone? Not on this server, but Black Panther, yeah. I got to Lord on Black Panther in like the first 2 weeks, I think, of the game. I was legit just playing that shit all the fucking time. Team comp, Magneto, Moon Knight, Magic, Black Panther, Cloak and Dagger. Okay, cool. Alphabetical order. Cloak and Dagger. Black Panther. Okay, cool. Doctor Strange. Check the proficiency. Brother, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be like low. No, I'm still at base proficiency. It's not going up at all. There you go. It's a private server. Add bots, hard, switch teams. Cloak and Dagger. Did you say Strange? No, you didn't. Magic, Moon Knight, and Magneto. That's what it was. What's with all the M's, bro? Magneto. Magic. Moon Knight. Select all. Random map. Let's go. You should play Iron Man? No, I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I am beyond my pitiful creator. I am beyond everyone.
It's like a dive / poke kind of team. Oh, yeah, Black Panther. And oh, shit. Oh, there's one tank. Okay, so 1-3-2 makes sense. Okay, I see where you're going now. When does the update drop? I think it's like 10 a.m. Eastern. May 30th. Friday.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Magic, can we talk while we're on the same side?
Depends on who I'm talking to. Are you Spectre or Khonshu?
Come on.
Have I played Valorant? Yeah, not recently, though. I don't think I've even played Valorant this year, actually. I do want to try Tejo, but
The battle starts in
someone would
5,
have to convince me
4, 3.
to, like, play with them. Lord knows, I can't remember the last time I played a video game with anyone.
Got it?
Imagine Vision. I think Vision would probably be similar. I mean, contextually, they're almost the same person, but, you know. Remember, max range.
Hostiles coming in fast.
Suffering severe damage.
Mission area is
Occasionally, I don't know who to put this drone on.
I'll get you next time.
Buff his ult attack speed and give lifesteal and maybe give an extra dash charge. I wouldn't say an extra dash charge. And if you give him an extra dash charge, you gotta shorten the time on the cooldown. Or shorten the time he stays in the accelerated state. Thanos is coming next in season 3. Yeah, you don't know that for sure. Just like Blade was coming next in season 2. Give his ult more attack speed. I would argue giving his ult more attack speed is basically just removing the they're basically just removing or to basically remove the burst that happens and just make it a continuous shot, which I think is a change they should do. A lot of people, like when I'm in the middle of popping my ultimate, people will die because that little pause in between shooting basically just is enough to kill somebody. And I'm like, ah, that's garbage. Blade isn't coming, they scratched it? Okay, yeah, bro. I see you're on the development team. What else is next? I'm surprised you're not on the server right now. Why didn't they release him in 2.5? I don't fucking know. I'm not on the development team. Because they scratched him? No, they could just delay and put it into another season. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Behold the god of thunder!
What is it? Bitch on GP. Smoking cast. They got re-up at the GP. Bro is so rude for no reason. I'm sorry if my tone is hurting your feelings. Touch grass. Hey, if Thanos is next, I will voluntarily eat my toenails on stream. And you can clip that. You can clip that. If that moment comes back full circle, I want you to put that video in my Discord and send it to me. But if he's not next, I'm banning you permanently from my chat. You will never see the light of day around me again. Are you hearing me? You are dead to me if you're wrong. Are you sure you want to make this bet? No, okay. It's not that deep. I know he's next. Oh, you're on the development team? Shit, I appreciate you giving me access, bro. You can see to the future? People these days, man. Out for the night, yeah, out for the night. That's crazy. So is the take that's being made right now.
One of these days, we're going to have to talk about
21 Savages season 3.5. Yeah, whatever, man.
No. Today, we're on the same
Yeah,
side.
whatever, man.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything we can do is capture the mission area. Got it?
This is my unnatural selection.
Valorant stream when? When I eat my toenails. That's that same exact stream.
The mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area!
Black Panther lived way longer than he was supposed to. Damn, just flying directly backward with the accelerated state is fast enough to get away from people. I thought it'd be like way harder to deal with. I am not healing this team. I am not doing shit. How do you get early access? I'm a Nepo baby. My dad works for the Marvel Rivals team. He got me access. I told him I wanted to be a big streamer, so he gave me access. Now I have to stream 8 hours a day or else he'll take away my access.
Double kill!
Behold the god of thunder!
That's 3!
I'm a Marvel Rivals partner.
Just embrace the light!
What the hell am I shooting? Ooh, aim. Ooh, aim. Still died. Tried to save me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Excuse me. I miss playing Reaper. I'm sorry, I don't miss Overwatch, and I don't think I have a single time since I played Marvel Rivals. I miss the viewership I had when I played Overwatch. Don't C9. I'm gonna post that clip. I have to edit it, but I'm gonna post that clip. I promise.
You have no
There are always more of me.
Thoughts, intelligent streamer? Thoughts on what? There, I feel like there was another message you sent that got cut out, and I didn't see it. The gameplay is a W. I appreciate that, Troy. If you're not following, I would appreciate it if you hit the follow button. Thank you. Oh shit, we lost that round. Fuck.
Fuck!
30 seconds before you
Oh my god, NXT is on Tuesdays. I appreciate the 1,000 likes. I didn't see who did it. Hold on, I gotta check. Miras, appreciate you. Ooh, number 1, I see you. Appreciate the 1,000 likes, thank you. Just saw Overwatch Stadium game. It looks like fun. It's just not worth it. It's just a bunch of perks. I would argue that
The battle starts in 5,
Stadium is a great reason to get back into Overwatch.
2, 1.
Um,
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
I'm just not willing to. Damn. I'm not willing to forgive the abuse that was done to me. Now, Ultron's OP, you said he was 5 out of 10. Okay, so first of all, that's how I know you definitely just lied on my name, because I've never said 5. The lowest I've gone on this character is a 7. That's a great ult, actually. And I still stand by that 7. Oh, I broke line of sight. I feel like this laser is just so, what's the word? Friendly? Like, I know it's hit scan, but I feel like the size of it. Pause. Is more than it just being like a single hit scan like dot. Like, Ultron got that girth, yes. That girth and tonnage. Oh, I'm so good. Do I play somebody else? Yeah. Just not on the test server. I'm trying to test new shit. What was I gonna say? Oh yes, Spoofy, you're my kind of people. I was a Doomfist player. Fucking Doomfist. Just the best and worst. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
And they say chivalry is dead. I'm sorry. Did I just reload? I didn't know I had to. And they say chivalry is dead. Fucking great character. They just absolutely could not decide whether to balance him based on how people felt about the character or how the character actually was.
Half of the mission area.
Can't tell if that was PTSD or nostalgia. It was a mix of both. It was a mix of both.
Double KO.
I would argue that PTSD is nostalgia.
That's 3.
This motherfucker flies faster than I think he does, bro. I think this is like buffed storm speed, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. It's not enough to commit storage space. You know what's funny? I only have it on my space, like on my computer for Marvel Rivals clips. Like, I only have it so I can make jokes about wanting to quit Marvel Rivals. My favorite time. Oh my god, I was gonna kill her. No damage and no heal. They should buff him a bit. Yeah, brother. Please stick to not being a developer. Don't quit your day job, homie. Did we just switch sides on this fucking map?
Just in time.
Double KO. Or a death.
His heals look horrid though. What's good? What is good healing? Guess what today is? Hump day? No, it's actually not Wednesday. Holy shit. Just make the ult faster and make those drones square the fuck up and don't stop shooting. I don't think the ult needs to be faster. I think it just needs to be less slow, you know what I mean? It makes sense, I swear to God. It's less than Lucio? I don't know why you're comparing him to a character that's not even in this game. What the fuck?
Team to win this one.
I will bring.
Life and
Unk, the fuck are you on? I don't know, man. My brain is cooked. Leave me alone.
Stop it. Get some help.
Would be better if they rework the ult. No, no, they don't need to. Want to run a custom game? Are you in the server? Cause shit, I've been running with bots in here. If you in the server, shit, why not? Why'd they make him a support and not a tank? I feel like he should have been a tank. I would have been great
before you attack. Get ready.
with a tank. Just anything that's not a DPS, that's fine.
Magic, can we talk? Or we're on the same side?
Depends on who I'm talking to. Are you Spectre?
That's why I'm comparing it to Lucio. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, you can't compare it to Lucio because I don't know what that direct compare. Actually, yeah, you probably could. Now that I think about it.
Maybe. But he's a mutant.
The battle starts.
Go outside, I'll buy you ice cream. You think it's hump day when it ain't, bro. The psychosis hits at random. Leave me alone. All right. Just because I'm slightly going insane on a daily basis does not mean I'm crazy. Cook your stupid ass. Oh my god, I had to reload. Fucking 10 HP in a dream. Oh my god, I forgot Adam Warlock revived. I was like, why is he alive right now? Oh my god. I'm overestimating the hell out of my capabilities right now. Is Squirtle alive somewhere? Him in a 3 support comp? Brother, everything works in a 3 support comp.
Spider nest has got to go.
Can I join? Sure, if you're in the server. There was no way I was gonna say you and I. "100 Days Till Football is back." Who are you rooting for this season? If it's not the Ravens, I don't want to hear your opinion. No, I'm kidding. Who are we rooting for? What's the football team we're on? Ooh, bad aim. Whoa. Lost aim. Ooh, oh, Mr. Fantastic. I was like, who's doing that? Is that Ultron? Yes, sir. What if instead of drones, he set up a clone of himself? It'd do the same thing, no?
It's spider time!
Max range, let's go. 1v1 me, bitch. Okay, I guess not. Max range, can't shoot me from here. Max range, can't shoot me from you can, but holy shit, bot aim. That's not fair. Oh my god, dash. Oh my god, dash. Magneto, stop fucking moving, bro. I need heals. Oh, or just go to the healer. Feel free to give me an Oscar. Yeah, give that guy a trophy.
I am ready to put on a show!
I can't even see fucking Black Panther right now, and I just assume I have to. That was cool. It's Taco Tuesday. That's right. That's right. That's right. Word to LeBron James. What the fuck? Oh, okay. What other character can do that, bro? What happened to this map? I don't get it in ranked anymore. It's not in the rotation. It'll probably come back next season, or the hat season. I guess technically is a new season.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
I said, can any other character do this? Fucking Black Widow. Never mind. I don't know why I said that. Who would win, Widow or Ultron in a sniping fight? Widow, 100 times over. Oh my god, Magneto, please get into a better spot. Yeah, my heals are gonna be bad as like hell this game because I can't keep these teammates together as a group. So Ultron's actually horrible for this comp.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
How exactly is a support? What does he do? The term is strategist. He heals. Just like the rest of them do. Who is this on? Oh, it's on you. I'm super dead. Oh, one more shot and I get killed there for sure. Appreciate the new follow. Welcome to Invisible. That's cool. God, you're so dead. Magic, you stupid. Bro, you're breaking line of sight. I cannot do anything. Of course.
Extermination!
Of fucking course. Of fucking course. It's like Mantis healing or something? No. It's a drone that well, yes. I guess technically. It's a drone that attaches to people, heals over time in an area.
I was in trouble.
She doesn't die, I'd be so surprised. No, she didn't. There, she's dead. my god, kill this rat! I'm on a jet like my last name Lee. 2 sticks in my hand like I'm playing the Wii. G-block babies. Is he gonna share the bonus spot in the tier list with Jeff? Oh my god, here we go.
The rich just keep up and fill the tank, Zero.
Are we just only doing bad takes today, bro? Imagine if I did that stupid shit when I was coming up. Bad aim. Didn't take it. Get out here, real like you living with your bitch. Okay, talk about boys. Would I main him? Yes. Will I main him? No. I'm not a strategy player traditionally. Oh my god, magic. Oh my god, you're breaking line of sight. Okay, so I can say one of his other weaknesses is fucking Groot. Oh my god, man. There we go. Never gonna get this guy. Keep trying though. Okay, there we go. Bro's farming bots and nobody else is in this test server, brother. Do you want to watch Ultron gameplay or not? Like, this is never gonna count. Okay, it did. Mediocre damage, less healing than Adam. Yeah, pass. Both of those are false statements, but go off. Looks like his ult's to be used as soon as you get it. Yeah, I think his ult needs a buff. Genuinely. Hating from across the street, not even outside the club, is crazy. True. How much healing did I get? 16,000 damage, 20,000 healing. I need to change team comps. I don't like this this comp anymore.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I am beyond my pitiful creator. I am beyond everyone.
What if instead of 4 drones we use 8? Yeah, why not just infinite drones? Let's just do infinite drones. Why are we stopping? Why are we stopping at a number, you know? Fuck it. Why don't we just turn every character in the game into a drone? Because half of you are bots anyways.
Your kind is flawed on every level and beyond repair.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Everything new in this game is so
You
polarizing.
on the side of the good guys this
It's either fucking horribly bad or horribly broken. And this happens to be on the side of horribly bad to most people. And I'm like, okay, cool. There's no middle ground. Everything is black and white. Racism.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Venom, Hulk, Emma, Namor, Rocket. Okay, got it. 3 tank. Okay, cool. I'll test that next.
Get that vehicle to its destination.
That boy's super cooked. Is he alive?
I'll get you next time.
He's dead because he went into a fucking horrible position. There's nothing I can do about that.
I'm trying to help.
Warner knows about that already. Looks like a fun character. Could use a tweak here and there, but he isn't horrible. Oh, if he needs a tweak, he's bad to most people. Give him an aerial strike team. What, you're gonna give him a fucking satellite next? I think my problem with the takes is that, like, you can say he needs work, but to call it bad in general is just like illogical. You have no data to support your claim on whether it's bad. I mean, why not? You're right. Yeah, strike drone. Fucking satellite. Literally every character needs a tweak, and I think they don't see that. Unless it's already broken, in which case the character is perfect and we don't need to do anything to it. And that's the state all characters should be in. Make everything broken. Or else it fucking sucks. Okay, I didn't use that one. Damage-wise, this shit is so ass. But it's not a damage ability, so I'm not gonna sit here and... People just hate too much? Yeah, because that's what's fun and cool on the internet now, bro. I hate everything.
We are undefeatable.
You're not allowed to like things anymore. It's glazing. Make the satellite the same shape as his head. I fuck with it. I tried to save you, bro.
Again.
Sorry, I heard him say the thing. So I had to.
Double kill. Almost there. Don't turn that now. Hope I can return the favor sometime.
I do hate having to miscellaneously like reload, but you know you can't just have infinite ammo on everything. You'll never kill anyone in this ultimate, and you die relatively most times. Oh, I'm alive.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I'm really trying to keep you alive, Black Panther, I swear. Oh, I tried. Not being able to heal himself is a bitch and a half, but it is what it is. Whatever happened to Gray? What? Wait, Gray what? Huh? Oh, hating everything's cool. Yeah. People are upset about the ad because he didn't put as much energy into it as in the game.
Limbo stands with you.
Do I feel like he'll be valuable in 2 support comp? Yes. If Adam Warlock is valuable in a 2 support comp, this character is too. If Mantis is valuable in a 2 support comp, this character is too.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Do I think both of those other characters have different weaknesses? Absolutely. But he fundamentally, strategically operates the same. I'm really trying to keep magic alive, but like, it's so hard to stay with dives sometimes. there we go. You think people are too used to the clickbait method? Release stuff as stupid OP, then nerf later? Yes, attention spans are too short nowadays. If it doesn't generate insane interest, it's bad. Holy. I had somebody literally argue with me yesterday. Was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Torch was weak on release. I don't think so, but most people said that when they overturned him. Then they overtuned him. Exactly. Like, I had someone argue with me yesterday to say that, like, characters need... Holy shit, that's a Punisher, isn't it? Yeah. I had someone argue with me yesterday that characters need to be released broken to generate interest in playing the character. I said, that's the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard, because just because you need a character to be broken to play the character does not mean that everyone else does. Like, you're allowed to make a character be balanced and, like, normal, like, playability, because the interest in the character is about its aesthetic and, like, their play style. They don't have to be broken. Like, it's okay, bro. Like, I hate that your opinion is skewed by what is considered, like... I hate that your aim or your experience is considered based on what's, like, broken and what isn't. Because that's why, again, Wolverine started this game being considered extremely bad just because people didn't know how to use it. Once people learned how to use it, now people are banning Wolverine because they can't deal with the motherfucking tank buster. So it's like, all right, even if I drop a character as broken, now I suddenly have a character I'm adding to this game that everyone wants to play, but you can't play because if you play it in comp, it's always going to be getting fucking banned, or you try and play it in normal and somebody else is always trying to pick it because it's the broken thing to play. Like, generating high interest in a game doesn't, generating high interest in a character doesn't necessarily mean you have to release them broken. Because at a certain point, too high of an interest suddenly means the rest of the roster is unusable, and now nobody's playing everything else anyways. Like, it's fucking garbage ass. Shade, Honey, appreciate you sharing the stream. Oh, Honey, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to everything. Yeah, playing with Magneto is like one of the optimal things for this shit. Lord, I am getting shot out the sky sometimes. There we go. Me when I use a support ult for DPS? Well, when your entire team's at max HP, kind of don't really get a choice but to use it for DPS. Not gonna lie, this game is not supporting your claim that this character is okay. I'm sorry, what did you want me to see? You wanted me to walk down quite literally everything on the map? Again, every time I ask that question, like, you want to see a character that's broken. Where is this team comp? There it is. Yes, I want to 1v6 everyone. What was the healing done? I think it was 16,000. I think it was like 10,000 damage, 16,000 healing. Venom, Bruce Banner, alphabetical, Emma Frost, Namor, Flocka, Flame, Hiding. Loki type stats? So then Loki is bad, right?
You'll need a top-notch team to win.
Too worried about healing numbers that they don't matter that much. So how do you grade if healing is good or not if the physical statistic that's in the game can't tell me that that's good or bad? That's a crazy... That's a crazy statement, but okay. If bots aren't easy, I'm worried about him versus real people. I'm not going to lie to you. Half of the games you play in, bots are probably better than the people you're playing with. But I'm not going to be the fucking end-all, be-all on that being a true statement. I can't tell you the amount of games I've played in a ranked game where nobody's shooting the flying person out of the sky.
Remember, it is a formal affair, Lenore.
So
I assume you'll be wearing a shirt.
If that is what is
it's up to you to decide if that's a good or bad thing.
How disappointing.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
Is that what you said when you mean don't add an anti-heal character? Yeah, don't add. We can't add one yet, at least, because it'll fuck the meta up.
Got it?
Call me a raccoon. We're gonna help you. I'll patch you up.
Damn. Did she not die now? That's crazy.
Ow! That fucking hurt. That's me.
What? Somebody else is running. Why did I not reload sooner?
Double KO.
How the healing is administered is more important than raw numbers? Yeah, we're gonna get into this first heal argument again.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
I guarantee by the description of how everyone describes healing should go, they're going to change this so that every time you move the drone, it's going to provide a little bit of extra healing on top. But then once you... they're either... If they listen to what everyone's saying the way healing should be and that it should only be based on burst healing, they'll change this character to say that he'll give extra HP on attachment to the drone, and then they'll decrease the amount of times you can move the drone. You can two burst 250 HP heroes? Yes. Bio says I'm a dancer. Am I in LA? No. I wish. Yes, you can two burst any character that's not a tank from close range. Three bursts from far range. Oh my god. They just want another heal bot? I mean, yeah. Doesn't everyone? I have to get on this fucking scene. But it's the devils and the details on satanic. Right there, I missed that shot. I hate that I missed that shot. Fucking horrible reload time every time, man. FaceTime. I'll show you on tour. She took some purple hearts. I mean, he is a bot that heals. Touche. I think this game, healing over time would work in this game if it had more cover on the maps. I disagree on that statement. I think there's already a ton of cover and people just don't know how to use it, which is a skill issue. Not knowing how to use the cover that currently exists in the game when there's already a fucking ton of it is a skill issue. I'm super dead.
Again.
Behold the god of thunder!
Your powers are mine!
Yeah, more cover wouldn't stop people from walking out into the open anyways. That has nothing to do with map design. That is purely human error.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Why can't I get Ultron? I don't know. Did you apply for the, did you apply to be a partner? I only know one type of dance that's very popular in Atlanta. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck do you mean by that? Not what I mean. I mean down the lane, not the sides and flanks. Not the lane is not supposed to have a ton of. What? The lane having a ton of cover means you just get free places to move up and do like whatever you want. You add more cover down the lane. That's a fucking horrible idea. A dance that includes a pole. A fucking yo. Try a flying comp? Okay, yeah. Make the comp. Make the comp up and I'll make it next round. What's my normal gameplay like? I'm usually playing comp most times. I'm actually trying to climb now, but it's complicated. Torch Storm, Iron Man, Magneto, Ultron, Luna. Okay, cool. Think about it with such high damage numbers without hella cover, heals have to be just as high. Right, but what are you saying high heals are? Are you saying high burst heals or high heals in general? Those are two completely different statements. Like, would I argue that this character has high heals? Yes. Does he have a high burst heals? No. God, no. That's why every time I'm like in some of these scenarios, I'm like, all right, bro, you're dead. I can't save you because I don't have high burst heals. The heals are over there. Like, all of these people in this crowd are getting healed, but like, the one person that needs to be like healed the most, I can't do shit about that. You get what I'm saying? Like, Are his heals bad? No, God no. I would never say his heals are bad. Are they bad situationally? For sure, yeah. But then I could argue that there are a lot of other characters who are the same way and don't heal well, like burst relatively quickly to some people. Like it depends. As in have to be fast. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So then if we're going by the ideology that heals have to be fast, yeah, the character's bad. But that's like not the only way that heals have to be in this game, or else I would argue there are like more than one character falls into the category of bad heals. I would argue that Rocket doesn't have fast healing. If we're using that same ideology.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
And a lot of people are, like say that Rocket is a good healer, so
We are undefeatable.
when the bubbles heal you, they burst a bit. Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's fast. They burst for a little bit, but they don't like fully burst all of your HP. Like you're moving the goalpost now. It bursts a little bit, but the whole heal isn't burst. I would argue by that logic, then technically Ultron also has a burst heal. If I combine, oh my god, did I just get grabbed out of my fucking ultimate? I would argue that I also have a burst heal because I can give bonus HP at will, and then use my healing over time. So if I attach a drone to you and then add drones, that's a burst heal. If we want to get into semantics.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
I don't know if you should put Luna in the team because she's probably going to be perma-banned. Wait, what?
I am ready to put on a show.
And you can do that constantly or when the cooldown is up? When the cooldown's up, but that's a different, I think that's a different conversation. Also, we're not even considering, well, I mean, if we're considering just the healing option, then sure, yeah. Comparatively, as a healer, he's worse, but like, I'm doing probably triple to double, maybe even quadruple most of the times the damage I end up doing with Rocket, so I don't know. Basically, people just want every healer to be identical. Yeah. Just burst healing only. I love the damage. Yeah, but I don't know why I don't know why we're arguing that he needs to be a better healer. Like, I feel like this is the, oh fuck. This is the argument of like, is he a healer or is he a strategist? And there's no winning that argument ever. Definitely dead. Am I gonna die here? I don't think I will. It's insane when people see he's bad but puts up 10k damage and 10k healing. Hey man, don't shoot the messenger, you know? Because without solid heals, the only option is to overwhelm them. But again, I stand by the fact that why would you grade a healer by only his ability to heal. There are two strategists for a reason. Sure, he can't solo heal, but like, there's a second healer on the team for a reason. Like, you're like, his heals are bad because he can't heal everyone by himself. I'm like, okay, that's what the second healer is for. Like, you don't have to play him in a comp where you're judging only his healing in the first place. But again, that's just me. That could just be a straw man argument or whatever the fuck people want to call that. Doctor Strange. Who else flies? Storm. Who heals? Let's just do Cloak and Dagger, because fuck it. Because without solid... never mind, I just read that already. Ultron was never designed to just sit in the backline and heal bot. Yeah, man. There's no right answer. And again, I'm not defending the character and saying that like it's great. I'm saying it's situational, and people are ignoring the actual situation that it's good. Or people aren't factoring in the fact that it's situational. They wanted a generic character that applies to all team comps. I'm like, no, that's not what this is going to be. I'm sorry. What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. Let's do this.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I am beyond my pitiful creation.
I think we'll have issues healing the other support. That's a fair take. Yeah, I can see that's true. But that's also why the majority of other supports can heal themselves. Like, not majority. Every other support can heal themselves. Do I think changes to this character will be made? Yes, because everyone keeps bitching. Do I think changes to this character should be made? No.
Get
I
ready.
think the character's fine.
Your idealism refreshes a battered old soul.
You can't be that old.
Astral projection makes me feel old.
I meant to put Luna in the team. I forgot to notice that. I think he needs to just be able to drone himself.
The battle starts.
I think that's a fair take.
4,
I think it's a fair
3,
take.
2, 1. Arako's in trouble, but I know we can save him. I see them.
Yeah, you're just way too deep down there, bro. The non-flyer immediately dies, yeah. He does not need a second drone.
Double KO.
The second you put a second drone, literally you can have 3 people grouped together and the other 3 grouped together, and you can have infinite heals over time on 2 groups. It's a bad idea. You're basically just providing an ult if you give him a second drone. I didn't have the drone on him, that's on me. Where's the drone right now? Does his ult build fast? I would say it's cloak and dagger speed. Yeah, if they don't, also if they give him 2 drones, they can't make AoE. Yeah, it's just 2 individual heals. Well, then you're just making a flying mantis, and I don't know why you would want to do that in the first place. Oop, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Jesus Christ.
Get that vehicle moving again!
As if that wasn't the obvious conclusion there.
Let us hope this core undoes Ultron's efforts.
Remember that.
That healing is 50 plus shields. It's not fast enough for it to counter dive. That's definitely fast enough to counter dive. Ultimates.
Every single one of you.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Guess you got it, Storm, wherever the fuck you land.
We are undefeatable!
Judge, jury, executioner! Extermination! Born again! Behold the god of thunder!
I tried my hardest, I swear. Good luck, Storm.
I am
Fucking Thor, bro. It ain't Ultron versus the world? Yeah, but that's how we're judging it. Yeah, this flying comp thing is not the... Well, I guess I am also playing against fucking hitscan.
Usually I create my own shield. Let us hope this core undoes Ultron's efforts.
Fuck. It's all, like, I'm gonna stick to the argument that it's all circumstantial. You really just have to play... You have to play it with specific comps, and that I personally believe is the way that every character should be. Anyways, I don't really enjoy the characters that can generically apply to all team comps. Like, you could play Cloak and Dagger anywhere. Yeah, sure, I love that. That's great for you, but those are not my kinds of characters. You can play Punisher in any comp. It's not really something I play, but yeah, this is not like a generic. You can throw it into any comp and it's gonna work. J-Man, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. Zeke, appreciate you sharing the stream. You better cook like you were Asian. I'm like, hey friend. This flying comp thing, I guess, was a bad thing to test at the same time as playing into hit scan.
Behold the god of thunder!
Happy to help.
Put his skins on. Now she acting like she can.
I need assistance. We are undefeatable.
You would have won that fight, would I?
That put a spring in my step. Let us hope this core
Claiming
undoes
OVO, we
Ultron's
traded him. I think my favorite way to play this is with dive comps, though. I'm excited to really get into playing this shit with dive comps. Think Ultron has huge carry potential? I agree and disagree. I think he has huge carry potential, but I also think he has like really good potential for building a carry. Like, if I see that one person is clearly doing everything for my team, I'm just droning that motherfucker and following them around. Like, I remember I played a game where I was literally just like, I put the drone on Wolverine and I just followed him around. Or it was Wolverine for one match and then it was Magic in the other match. And I was like, yeah, you can really just walk around with people if you pick the right person. Especially people who have like really strong capability of keeping themselves alive already anyways. Like Magic, who generates her own like shields on damage and shit.
Judge, jury,
Another epic victory.
43, 7, and 34. Again, bots. Doesn't really mean much. Comparable numbers to the actual DPS. Plus 12,000 healing. Let's change some of these. Iron Fist. Thing.
A voice for the people.
Wolverine. Invisible Woman? Sure, let's do that. I'm sure the new map really helps Ultron play how he wants. Oh yeah, the new map it's very interesting because it has a lot of like
Hero.
corners in high places, if that makes sense. Which would be good for Rocket too, actually. We on our OTF shit, you heard? Did my package ever get delivered, bro? What are we talking about?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Oh, it did. Wow, that's crazy. Low-key want to get you out the way. They say he a chief out here. I can also say, though, it also depends on game mode. Because I think he'll work really well in domination, where your teammates naturally have to clump to some extent. Versus like Convoy, where your team kind of splits up into sections of front line and back line. I don't know.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
What? You were expecting
They
Danny
bad
Rand?
back.
Got eyes on the bogeys. Will that last better than my mutant power?
Yeah, like they're just surrounded by fucking 10 people. I fucking air this gas away. You can still be alive right now. Yeah, this ain't gas enough. Oh, Star-Lord is making this a bitch and a half. I forgot about Star-Lord. Yeah, he's definitely gonna shoot people out of the sky for sure.
Mission area is yours.
Haunts BP with Ultron? Yes. Fire. I hope I have somebody pocket me like that.
Maximum pulse!
This is real firepower!
Oh, the thing was a very good option to run with, I should have ulted there. I still can't anymore. Oh, thank God. You want to be pocketed? A fucking yo. You're right. My bad. You're right. My bad. I ain't even think about it that way.
Every single one of you. The odds so right in our favor.
Control lost.
Jesus Christ. Hey, can y'all just like leave me alone for real? He doesn't do enough healing or damage. What numbers were you expecting?
Shields up.
Maximum pulse!
Rest easy, Bennett. You've earned it.
If he doesn't do enough, then I'm assuming there was a number you were expecting that equates to said enough. Jesus Christ. A submissive what? Low key, yes, actually.
You forced my hand.
Can he crit? No. He has no headshots. You were solo healing your team pretty well, but they all got mopped by Cap and Venom. Ah, yes, they got mopped in the middle of a rocket ultimate. Great point of reference to use.
Maximum
I don't know if you've used that example when their entire team was standing in a rocket ultimate beacon. Cheaper Town Hall. Damn. Is that both rounds? That's one. That's one round.
I was built in humanity's image. Now I shall erase it.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Do I think Ultron could ever be a solo healer? No. Hell no. There's too many factors to deal with that would even make it potentially possible.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
This is my unnatural selection. I am Groot.
Maximum pulse!
The mission area is yours to capture now.
I'm definitely dead here though.
Is yours.
Wow. Wow. Don't know how I was alive.
This is my unnatural selection.
Look at that. 4 people. Healing 4 people continuously at a time. This is low-key ridiculous.
Maximum pulse!
They're all fucking dead. Oh, Venom's alive. That ult was purely to keep that man alive. Why y'all pushing up so far? I didn't. I'm just a follower here. Don't look at me.
The area is almost yours. Shields up.
Yeah, once your team starts to break up, this character
Maximum
tends to struggle.
pulse!
Best at what you
shots eventually. It's gonna kill me.
Clearly you needed
Fucking
some
finally got that kill. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
They're winning, but you still got a chance. You'll have to keep fighting until we have
Are we gonna lose this? Has my opinion about him changed at all? It's really only getting better, but I'm gonna stick to a strong 7 still. Like my opinion of the character is getting better, but I don't think other people's opinion of him will get better. That is a losing battle that I don't intend to keep fighting, basically.
keep fighting until we have a
C9 incoming, please. Please. Don't stress me the fuck out.
Well, powering up.
amazing.
I'll outlive every single one of you.
Oh wow, he actually won that round.
Another epic victory. They win.
Sorry, I have to turn my hacks off. Give me 1 second. Should you only heal with the ult? I would argue yes, but there are gonna be times where you don't need to heal. Your team's at like fucking max HP anyways, so like, why would you heal when everyone's at max HP? At that point, you might as well just start shooting like enemies, you know? What buff would I give Ultron? Something to aid in survivability during his ultimate. You can shoot him out of the sky extremely quickly. Very tired. Appreciate you following the stream. Welcome Indivisible. You can shoot him out of the sky really easily. So anything to like boost that survivability in midair would be good. I would change the ultimate from burst to shoot. I think it shoots like 4 shots and then it stops and then shoots 4 shots again 4 times, something like that. It might be 16 shots. I don't know. I would just make it continuous, cut the burst out, and just make it continuous shots. And then I guess like a more interesting way to play it would be like you could tune whether you do more damage or more healing. That'd be fun, but like that's not like a mandatory thing. But other than that, I think he's fine. The drones work as intended. I think the drones work as intended. The dash and the amount of movement you get out of it is good.
Not the one I've been fighting for all these years.
Maybe a shorter cooldown on the overshield, or like 2 things: either a shorter cooldown on that overshield, or when you overlap where Ultron is and the drone is, it just doubles up. So like if I'm standing next to the circle where the drone is and providing the overshield, then maybe like stack the HP so you're like 125 or something, but you know, I don't know. I think the crazy part is like all the numbers I've been getting are like without the team up. I've used the team up once today.
Double kill.
He's aimbotting with the bot. Yeah, it's got to be realistic, no? Ultron the worst support? Yep, here we go again. Yeah, when did you play him? How do you know he's the worst support? What was the... Oh, shit. How do you know he's the worst support? Where's the gameplay you did? I want to see. Do I think he's better than Mantis? He's different. I wouldn't say better necessarily. I wouldn't say worse either, honestly. Joking, you think it's good? No. Keep that same energy. No, I'm kidding. I think it's good. But again, my rating is a 7 out of 10, so I guess the real argument is, do you think a 7 out of 10 is good? It's got its problems. It's got its strengths. It's got its, weaknesses.
Ultron, you sick. Pleases me to be helpful.
So bad you used your healing ult and Mantis still had to use hers? She didn't have to, but okay, if that's what you want to gather from what happened.
We are undefeatable! Vehicle reached the checkpoint.
She definitely didn't have to use that ultimate, but okay. In a high rank, do I think they're going to abuse it with the Spider-Man to try to kill him all the time? I think you'll see this in high ranks, but it'll be rare because the average person's not going to want to play this. Heals are not quick enough, and healing ult is very easily countered. And again, I could apply that to a couple of different people on the roster. If his heals aren't quote-unquote quick enough, there's a couple other characters on the roster that statement also applies to. So do those characters also suck? Also, why are we grading him on one half of what he does? He also deals a significant amount of damage, but we're only grading him on his healing. Throw pick? Yep, of course. Didn't see that coming today. It's my lies because she drank. Because he's a healer? No, he's a strategist. He's just not good. Not good. Why? Slow reload, slow and low healing. What's low healing? What does low healing mean? Feel like he would only work in a 3 support comp? Why? Why wouldn't he work in a 2 support comp? Slow heals? Again, there are other characters in this game that also have slow heals. Do those only work in 2 support comps?
Or villain, I'm not judging.
Life energy is a powerful weapon against. I'm Luna.
I will bring.
Life. We are life energy.
I will. I will bring peace to this universe.
I'm not the.
I am beyond my pitiful creator. I am beyond everyone.
Carlos, I appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. Adam Warlock and Mantis both have slow heals too, in my opinion. So you only play Adam Warlock, Jeff, and Mantis in 3 support comps. Those characters are all bad also. Yo, we're tired of healers with ults that were just circles and now there's Ultron and y'all complain? Exactly. There's no winning. Yes? So basically half of the supports are useless in this game. Okay. I'm cool if that's your take. I just want to make sure we're aligned.
Right. Saving the world from cosmic annihilation can be such a bore.
there are 8 strategists, and you're saying 4 of them suck. There might be 9. I don't know. My point exactly? Okay.
3, 2,
And that's not me. That's literally not me being sassy at all. That's like, okay, I understand. I get what you're saying. At least if you're making the take and there's consistency, I can accept your take. But like, I've had people come in here and be like, no, Adam Warlock's a great healer. I'm like, okay, well then now you're just changing your take in the middle of the take. But no, if you're saying all of them are bad healers, that's fine, yeah. Then those would just be characters you don't play, and you just need to pick the actual other characters type shit.
submission area is yours to capture now. Suits much better.
Oh, that's fucking. Strategist doesn't mean healer. One day people will realize that, but until that day, we'll be stuck here.
You would have failed without me.
Is the drone heals? Yes. Think you need to ban Hela to run Ultron? Do you ban Hela for all the other flyers? Do you ban Hela for Human Torch? Do you ban Hela for Iron Man? Do you ban Hela for... There's another flyer. Storm. If yes, then sure, by all means. But like... Just, I don't enjoy when people apply a logic to a character that should also apply to several other characters. Now you're just making an exclusionary principle that only applies to one character. And so your take is flawed. You don't like this character, not like the conclusive take that you're making. Did I read what you said? Yes, I did read what you said.
I was getting worried. We are undefeatable.
Literally keeping me alive. And no, I'm not. And that's the buff I think they need to do, because the second that burst came in, those mines blew that bitch up. Can you play real comp? No, nobody's on the server. I'm not arguing that the ultimate is bad. The ultimate is fucking bad. Shit. Can I play real comp instead of early access? You mean like go back to the normal server? Shit. That boy's super dead. Oh.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Ow.
It's fighter time!
Boom. I saw that coming.
Team's capture progress has passed the hot time for some fun.
What's my full pros and cons list? Pros list. He does a lot of damage. Have I come across a cheater in my lobbies? No. That'd be funny though, but no, I haven't. Pros and cons list. Pros list does a lot of damage for a strategist. Obviously, if you're expecting DPS numbers, you're fucking insane because he's not a DPS. Obviously, he has max distance damage. You can shoot from quite literally anywhere on screen and deal the fucking damage. For example, Squirrel Girl way back there. I can technically kill her in 3 blasts if I had the fucking aim for it, but I don't. So she won't die in 3 blasts. That's my fault. The drone's easy to control. I think adding a second drone or any more drones into this suddenly makes it a harder character to use, and then a lot of you are suddenly not going to want to use this in the first place. The ease is mostly the reason why to use this, to be genuinely honest. Anything harder, but people won't want to do it. High movement speed, obviously flying character. Cons, flying character. Bad ultimate. I think his ult needs a lot of buffing. Let me think. Cons, it requires team coordination. Because if I'm putting a drone here, it works because there's fucking 6 people around, but it's hard to like use a drone when there's 1 person way over here and 2 over there and then 1 over here. It sucks if your team's kind of separated, which is just team coordination, and that's like a skill thing. It's kind of dependent on your team skill to some extent, which, again, con. His team up is with another flying character, con. The team up is great, but it's bad for...
4, 3, 2, 1.
The team up is great, but it's bad for, you know, having more flying characters on your team. Just, it's a setup for failure. Team coordination will be the biggest issue, yeah. Inability to heal himself without the drone, that's a big con. And I think a lot of people are going to have problems with that. But again, that's why I argue there's 2 strategists for a reason. I would like to remind everyone that Hela is not the only person with hit scan abilities. Punisher will also shoot this motherfucker out of the sky. His heals work with Iron Man team up? Yes. I haven't used it yet because most of the testing I'm doing is to test how this character works without the Iron Man team up. Because obviously it's going to be better with the shit, but like... Does Dive in Ultron not work well? I think Dive in Ultron works very well. Personally, I think that's my favorite way to run this character, is with Dive. Like, you put the drone on, you know, your generic group of dive characters and just fucking sit around that shit, and all you just blast the people you run up on. It's literally just isolating a whole bunch of like 3v1s. Yeah, you can only run him with one more support. You obviously cannot solo heal with Ultron. You will never be able to make that shit work. But again, I don't argue that this character is a healer. He's a strategist. Those 2 things are not synonymous. I meant you need triple support with him? No, you don't. Stop.
What am I? Invisible?
If you're gonna run triple support, then just run another fucking DPS and make it triple support. Like, the triple support meta works with everyone, so why would I specifically pick Ultron? You can run any 3 supports and the triple support meta works. It's not a good take. I broke line of sight. You're dead down there, Barrett. Sorry. Oh wow, you're alive. Never mind. Unless you have a solo tank, that's probably the only exception. I don't know what you're saying. I don't understand. I'm not quite sure I get what you're saying. Tyson, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible.
Yet another new suit of armor, eh, Stark?
Well, you know me, always eager to improve. New wars call for new weapons, after all.
Mjolnir has remained the same since the very day it was forged.
Yeah, well, give me a suit of enchanted Uru armor, and
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
Ultron's out? No, this is a mod.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
It's early access.
We are undefeatable!
pulse charge, fire!
It's fighter time!
Mantis. Makes sense.
New physical chassis online.
Capture the mission area! Not sure how... Not in control here.
Yeah, you're dead anyways. Things going good today? No, same arguments as yesterday. I wish, though. What the fuck? Oh. Winter Soldier. I was like, how the fuck did she just get yoinked like that? Focus. Appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible.
We are undefeatable! Past the halfway point. Think about more than you know.
Pulse charge, fire!
I appreciate the 1,000 likes. Thank you. At least you only got 3 more days. Yeah, this is the last day I'm testing too. So when it comes out and other people get to play it, then we can all come. Those of you that care to continue this conversation when it's actually out and play it, then we'll try this all again. The rest of you don't touch the shit because all you saying it's gonna be bad. Don't touch it.
I was getting worried.
Keying out. I can't say a thing on him. A motherfucker with some sense. Thank you. All these takes based off visions of things that you think that you've seen and have no further context on because you haven't played it nor have you seen the numbers. Oh my god, bad aim. 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 Good shit. Oh my god, bad aim. Oh my god. Oh, so close. How am I playing Ultron? This is just a mod. It's a skin for Iron Man. What's his ult? He fires beams in bursts. If you hit teammates, it heals them. If you hit enemies, it deals damage. Think you need to remember you are... There's such a typo in that sentence, I can't understand what you're saying. You type that sentence with better grammar. I'm sorry. No disrespect. I don't know what the fuck you were trying to say. Like, no, genuinely no disrespect. Like, I am not trying to call you stupid by any means. You're probably just typing fast. I be doing that shit too. How did I get put to sleep in that? Oh yeah, that laser is super generous. I thought I missed half of that. I think you need to remember you're playing bots and in a high ranked lobby, Ultra's gonna be picked off very easy, very bad self heal. Yeah, I mean, I agree on the self heal. So let me start by saying I'm tempering all of my expectations because I understand that I'm playing bots. That's why I've tried to do a couple rounds where I'm fighting specifically characters who shoot like people out of the sky, because I want to see what that like experience actually looks like, potentially accurately, when there are people trying to shoot you out of the sky. Like I've gone up against the team comp of Hela, Punisher, Hela, Punisher, Adam Warlock, Groot, Luna, like all the hit scan characters. I've gone up against those teams to try and see if that visual still makes it a very bad experience. Does it? Absolutely. But that's the same generic experience every other flyer has, so I wouldn't attribute that to being like a bad experience for him specifically. But that's also why counterpicks exist in the first place. Like, obviously there are going to be people trying to shoot you out of the sky. That's what a counterpick does. But like, I wouldn't attribute that and say like that's going to be a large deterrent to playing the character, you know? Have I learned anything new with Ultron? Not really, no. Do I think in a high-ranked lobby this changes? Of course, all of this changes significantly in a high-ranked lobby. Like, I'm not going to pretend the experience I'm looking at right now is going to be the generic experience, but I don't make my take purely based off of the high-ranked experience, because there's also the low-ranked experience and the bottom half of people that are experiencing the game. The bottom half of people experiencing the game have no fucking idea how to play Black Panther and would call that shit garbage. The top half of the experience of the game are all saying Black Panther is S tier. You gotta find some middle ground on how that's gonna feel for both sides of the coin. Like, I can't make a take that's just gonna be for either side. For low, because really, if I say for low tier lobbies, people are gonna fucking hate this character. Nobody's gonna want to play this, like, or at least nobody's gonna think it's a good strategist in a low tier lobby, because his best usage comes from coordination and having your teammates around each other, because it's an AoE heal. If I put this drone back here, like on the flying guy, and it's just back there doing nothing, that shit's useless. It's got to be wherever you can place it around as many people as possible to do good healing. Is that going to be better in high elo? Of course. But then you also have to consider the fact that in high elo, more people are going to shoot flyers out of the sky. Like, all of those things balance together. And so can I make a strong take specifically for any of these like specific arenas? Not really, no. Well, I think he's going to be good in high-ranked lobbies. I also have to consider the fact that he's got a fucking laser that hits cross-map. In high-ranked lobbies with that kind of aim, bro, I could literally be here all map and just fucking lasers. Granted, I won't be able to use the drone, but like there's strats, you know. I don't know what you would really want to do depending on how your team comp works. So like, yeah, I don't know. Did I see 2 penny traps? Yeah, that's the team up with Rocket. One is a rocket contraption that also drops the little fucking thingamajiggies, but the other one is the normal one. So this thing, yeah. That's the one that teams up with Rocket, but I think it drops armor. Yeah, it drops the little armor thingies too. Like the little bonus HP packs that give you 25, but it also drops spider drones. Yeah, that's the new team up. I haven't really gone through all the like other new shit because I've just been spamming like Ultron games. I can go through all those if y'all actually give a fuck. Is there a comp so anti-synergy for Ultron? Yes, but I can't remember exactly what it was. Flying comp. No, yes, flying comp is anti-synergy. It sounds so counterintuitive, but it is a very much anti-synergy. Unless your flyers are going to stick together, which I genuinely would not expect most of the time. Unless your flyers are going to stick together, there's too many different places you can put your drone and just heal one person specifically. You two are both dead. Good luck, though. Storm's putting that bitch right there. Yep. I called that immediately. Did Jeff get his rework? I believe so. I think it's in here. As I said, my bad. I didn't say that today. Damn. Oh, but he survived. I don't really get into testing all the like numerical and like rework changes most times in like early access. I'm most of like the how does the new character feel gameplay, like how is that gonna feel and what does that affect in the meta overall. I don't usually get into like the Thor changes and all that other stuff. Personally, it's mostly because I'm not that interested in it, not because I don't want to check it out. Like I think it's cool to look into them, but I'm just not the streamer for that. And there's hundreds of people in the early access. Kiss me a fucking yo. Oh shit! What's up, James? I saw you in here too. What's up, Alan? What's up? Why can't I play against real people? They're not in the server. That if I'm playing against real people, I'll get one Ultron game for 12 matches.
30 seconds before you
I
attack.
miss you. I miss you too. Where have you gone, Pookie?
I hope you're feeling worthy today, Goldilocks. We've got our work cut out for us.
I'd love to play against real people, like I said, but I'm not gonna get the chance to.
Now that's how you start.
How are others doing with him? I don't know. I've legitimately watched 0 takes. I've seen no clips online. I am gathering purely my own information on how this character plays.
4, 3.
I've seen somebody said Necros has been making takes on this, but like I don't know. I've never watched Necros, nor will I. No offense. It's just not my type of content creator. How do you get into the server? You have to apply and then sell your soul. Because if you don't sell your soul, they assume you're going to share this information with the entire world. And then they have free reign to murder you if you break the NDA. I sold my soul to NetEase. That's how I got in. Work is killing me and life is tiring. Welcome to adulthood, brother. We have backgammon on Tuesdays. Yeah, I'm sure work is hell. I'm in one of those phases right now too, homie. So what's the next step post grad now? I know you're working obviously, but you know what's after that? You know, are we gonna turn into a professional esports player? That's always the dream. Oh, someone asked me why I flick downward every time I finish a shot. It's to reset my aim. It sounds so weird, but it helps. Like my aim resets when I flick away and back too. Like I'm worse at tracking than I am at flicking. It's weird. Take a gap year, save, go to some electrician field of some sort. Okay, valid. What about electrical engineering? Or do you not feel as though that is something up to your speed? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell? What the helly? Do you think it can be a second strategist in GM Plus? That's a tough take because not to say I've never played in GM Plus, I could not successfully make that take and describe what generic GM Plus gameplay would look like with this character. Like, my basic response is like, is Iron Man actively played in GM Plus? Non-team up. Like, without Hulk being used, do people play Iron Man? Not really, no. Do people play Mantis? To some extent, yes. Do people play Adam Warlock? Yes. So I would argue it's potentially possible, but I wouldn't say it's gonna be like a very high frequency pick, you know? Like the merit in playing it is there, but let me put it this way. This is not a meta shifting character. He cool, but like not really. It's definitely playable, if that's the question. I think Iron Man will get picked a bit more. He did get buffed, but his team up is gone with Hulk now, so this is a good reason to start picking him. But then again, like I said earlier, you may start encountering the issue where people are going to be picking up more of the hit scan characters. You're going to see a lot more Punisher, as if you didn't see a lot of Punisher anyway. You'll see a lot more Punisher, Hela, Star-Lord, those kinds of things in the circle. And you can't ban all of them. There are too many hit scan characters. Namor, technically the turrets are hit scan.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Like, you can't cover all bases, basically, to prevent you from getting shot out of the sky anyways. So it has its merits. It's going to work well with a lot of team coordination, which is basically what higher rank is at a certain point. But is it the end-all, be-all, the greatest thing since sliced bread? No. And I think people wanted it to be, as they do with every new thing that releases. You gotta temper your expectations a little bit, I think. Not you specifically. The royal you. When it comes to the expectations on anything new character related.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You on the side of the good guys this time?
I am on the side of the mutants, as always.
There's already so many better inventions than sliced bread. Name fucking one, bro.
Starts in 5,
Sliced bread? Are you kidding me?
2, 1.
Do you not eat sandwiches? Is he out already? No, May 30th. Comes out on Friday. Do I think the Extron skin is worth it? Yes. I will not be buying it, though. Is 100% honesty. Yes, it's worth it. I will not be buying it, though, because I don't think I will be playing. It's not my aesthetic in terms of skin. I go for more colorful types of skins. Where the fuck is my drone? I have no idea. I haven't looked up for it once. That was one of my... Oh my god, I forgot to say that. Is Ultron free eats against hitscan? Probably, yes. He has no way to heal himself. So I would argue if you realize that there's hitscan against the other team, you gotta start playing closer to your teammates on ground and just say fuck it. I give up on any of that flying high shit. What was I saying earlier? Saying something about something. Banger ultimate.
Almost there. Don't turn back.
Can I join you? Sure. You on the server? Damn. I go for more colorful skins. Something about flyers. Damn, I gotta run my memory back. Yeah, he's super good. Yeah, she probably is too, maybe? Ability didn't come up fast enough. I'm sorry, I tried. As much as I like the skin, I like the Ultron base look. Yeah, same. That's why I say I wouldn't buy it. I'm gonna get grabbed, aren't I? I'm gonna get fucking grabbed. Oh my god, I'm gonna get fucking grabbed. Okay, very good. Yeah, it's gonna require team coordination, which is a high rank experience in the first place. He'll get eaten up by hit scan characters because he can't heal himself. Fuck, there was something I was saying. Is Ultron good or not? Debatable. If you think a 7 out of 10 is good, then yes, it's good.
Us against the world.
Fuck am I just giving free ultimate for? God, there was some point I was about to make and then something I forgot happened. I'm never gonna do anything in that ability. Garbage ass ultimate. Back in his stick out the back of the truck, get feisty. 410 League, appreciate you for sharing the stream, thank you. And I'm in a mic. Go off, my nigga go hiking. Double Draco with a yellow burn dog. I'm catching that play like a Viking. Oh, oh, thank you. Nobody reminded me. Fuck all of you. Yeah, there needs to be a quality of life change to tell me where the fuck this drone is. I get so entrapped in what's going on actively that sometimes I have no idea where the drone is and I have to like relock and look around to find it. Like the icon is always there. Like, so if Magneto has it, he has it below me and you can see that on screen. But like sometimes I hate having to look around to the edges of my screen to find it. There needs to be an icon like Mantis where basically you know this character is getting healed over time and this character is getting a damage buff or whatever. Like what is it? Some other character has something like that, where you don't have to like look, because I target them and then I give them a shield or like a heal or something, and I don't have to look again because I know they already have it. Something like that, because it'd be confusing the fuck out of me on where my drone is sometimes. Because that icon can fall into like a lot of other overlapping UI things happening at the same time. That's just why. Can you quick shift downwards? No, it's only lateral movement. I'm hitting him with a lot of lateral movement.
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Oh, I also flick down because like once the laser has fully hit, you're not gonna be able to hit that character again. So it's mostly like recon purposes. Like once the lasers hit, I'm looking around to see what the hell else is going on around the map. He doesn't have a healing teammate notification option. It like not by the ability on the bottom itself. It's a quality of life thing. It doesn't have to be like that. I'm just blind. This is quite literally a skill issue. Because it tells you, right? Like there's If it's on Rocket, you can see in the center of my screen. It's below. It's somewhere down here. But I hate having to find that in the middle of like 20 different abilities and an ultimate and fucking 100 things going on. Like right now, I forgot it was on Groot, and I had to go look to find that it was on Groot really quickly. Like I've run multiple times where I've tried to put the drone on someone the drone was already on, because I just didn't see the icon. Oh my God, are you kidding me, bro? I just need all icons, just one time, bro. I'm so close. Just one time, man. I need a big ass arrow to point at the bot. Yes.
You'll need a top-notch
Just
team to win this
here, everyone, right there. This is where the drone is. I also have no idea what any of this looks like from the opposite perspective. I've only played Ultron and then played against bots, which, again, debatable opinion if any of this is actually usable data because it's all against bots. But yeah, I don't assume crazy issues with this character from the perspective I have played it in the first place. All that's just a bunch of yapping to say, and the character's good, but he'll have his problems. Just like most characters should have.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Don't shoot the messenger, but I don't want characters to be broken in the first place.
I am on the side of the mutants, as always.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
13 inches. Wait, what? What about 13 inches? What? I hope they add Blade next season. Apparently Thanos is next season. Or at least that's what someone in chat told me. Thanos is next season, and if he's not, or if he is, then I have to eat a toenail. So I'm praying that he's not next season. I appreciate the 1,000 likes. Thank you. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please make sure you hit the follow button if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. And check out the YouTube, youtube.com/wando1nduh. I'll be posting clips on there and shit. There's also a link in my bio that goes to the YouTube, as well as the Discord. Join the Discord. I'm working on trying to figure out how to get like in-houses together, like community in-houses, and then start running like tournaments and give out rewards and shit. But you know, it requires a lot of effort and community size. The effort's the easy part. I've planned a tournament already once. The hard part is the community size.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Bout boys, bout boys, bout boys. I had no idea where that was coming from. This laser is fucking strong, bro. If they don't add Blade, we riot. I really tried to keep you alive too. Oop, 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 oop. NXT is gonna start soon? I thought it starts at 8. Oh, it is almost 8. Okay, well, this is cooked. Why did I play another match? I have to go watch NXT. Oh shit. I'm in a kind of living.
Us against the world.
By the eye of Agamotto.
See, I always think that like if I put a drone here, right, and he group ends up at low HP, there are very few characters that would actually be able to save him like that. Because Rocket wouldn't be able to save him there either. Damn, those ultimate sucks.
Double KO.
Oh my fuck. Okay. I was about to say, if I don't get that kill. I'm gonna get you free one day, bro. I promise.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
That was stupid reckless.
Just in time. Thanks.
Still worked out though.
Maximum pulse!
Double KO. Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
We must reclaim this land for mutant kind.
Don't take that kill from me. I was about to say. Seems very good. Everyone's saying he needs a buff, but he looks pretty strong. Agreed. GG, no heals. Yep. The duality of man. The pussy on film. Fuck, I got trapped. What do I think? 7 out of 10. If you think a 7 is bad, then it's bad. And then that's all I can say. I think the character's good. It's got some things that could be tweaked. Not even could be tweaked, that need to be tweaked. But otherwise, the concept is good and the execution is good.
Just in time. Thanks.
Super dead. I looked away for a split second and the motherfucker was dead. How'd I get the Ultron update? I hacked into the NetEase servers. Ooh! I've never killed someone with different parts of the attack. Man, forgot he was playing.
Extra shield him. Yes, please.
All right, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please make sure you hit the like button, hit the follow button if you haven't already. make sure you check out the YouTube, youtube.com/one. That's the same as my TikTok name, one NDUH.
Another epic victory.
I think this shit's gonna be lit on Friday, but I'm not gonna be around for release day because I know everybody's gonna be wanting to play this shit. So I'm gonna wait for like 2 weeks until I actually play this shit. How did you get the most? One fucking assist? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? Are you actually kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me? Fuck! You gotta play release day? Man, I got SmackDown to watch. Fuck release day. Yeah, y'all be blessed. Be safe. How do I feel about the new map? I think the new map is great. I do like the new map a lot. I think the portals are pointless, but that's because I'm using a flying character. I have no idea what that feels like with, you know, a character on ground. The heals are in very strange places, but again, you just got to learn where those are. SmackDown Saturday? Saturday? What? Friday? You have a great afternoon as well. Thank you. Evening. It's fucking 8 o'clock my time. But yeah, y'all be blessed. Be safe. Please, 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 like I said, check out the YouTube. We're trying to build that bitch up. Oh, play Ultron Saturday. Yeah, I'll play Ultron Saturday for sure. I'll be on Saturday. I don't got nowhere to be on Saturday. Yeah, bless up. I love y'all, man. For real, for real. All homo. Peace.